Welcome back, everybody, to more Ben the Human Plays Vagrus the Riven Realms. We're just about to get underway with our inventory full of metal, for lack of a better term. We have full movement already, so we don't need to rest at the main zoo or anything like that. How far away? We're trying to get to Deven, because we need to get the elves their iron. 10 to 14 days worth of travel. How much do we owe our dudes? I don't actually know. But if we run out of food, that's worse for everybody. So, how much does a full stack cost? It's like two and a half. So maybe we try to run it with 12 and then call it good. Because with our movement boost, we should be able to get there, because it's 10 to 14 days. But let's see have we paid our people recently? We have. Okay, so they should be okay. We'll pay them like when we get close to our money limit. That way we'll kind of have some leeway there. Boost our movement. Because I'd be afraid that if we got to the point where we couldn't pay them, they'd get grumpy and then we'd start having checks against our leadership, and then things could go south. Probably not like completely go belly up, but we'd be in a worse spot than I think if we just kept an eye on that and then paid them when we had the max available. Alright, tomorrow we will get to the crossroads. We'll pop by and say hello to Buka, as always. What rumors? We got some rumors from Avernum, and then trade. We could trade. What is it? A marble statue, as always. It seems that she always has statues, which are pretty valuable. So I'm not really gonna. Oh no! What the hell? A freelance comitatus? You terrible people! Fight the enemy in a bloody battle? Oh, what is happening? We could just leave? Or are we the one attacking them? Yeah, that must be it. I don't wanna just start assaulting people. Especially when we still only have 2 boys in our tow. Plus we don't have a ton of fighters. Oops, I probably should have seen what I owe the men. The men and women of the comitatus. Pay the road tax? Oh no. Pay with goods? 4 random? We can't do that. Pay with 2 slaves? Never mind. We have to do it. Okay, we still have enough money to pay them. Thankfully. Making our way to Deven. Yep, I knew they were gonna get grumpy at some point. We should pay them now, because we'd probably be able to push it 1 more day. We did the math. We'd have barely enough for 1 more day, but we'll just pay them today and it'll be fine. I'm glad we didn't run into the taxman like before. Although maybe he would have been like, "Oh, you have no money, so maybe it doesn't matter." Oh, I was wondering if I'd forgotten to boost my movement speed. Camp real quick. 4 days worth of rations left. We're only... We should only be a couple days away. Oh, okay. The reason for it is difficult to pinpoint. Perhaps it was an intricately shaped rock you saw. Or was it the odd but catchy tune of your kome's whistling this morning? The delicious food you ate at your last stop? Or perhaps it was that hour of lying awake thinking about the future before going to sleep last night? Whatever it was, you feel more inspired to work and travel than before, and it lasts for a while. We gained an inspiration. Good for us. Like permanently, or just... That must just be like temporarily. But that's cool. End the day. Oh no, it's permanent. That's a 5. That's cool. I'll take more inspiration. Heck yeah. How much food do we got? We got 2 days. We could forced march it, but I think I'll let it sit for now. I don't feel the need to push our comitatus beyond what it's capable of. Just enough to pay the gate tax. Head to the Manzio. Do we have faction stuff to... We don't. So before we sell all of our stuff, I don't want to screw anything up. Let's go to the Hinter Caves, visit the Dark Elves, go to the Prince, and turn in the armor. I'm so glad they pay you for that. It would be sad. It would be a lot to expect you to do all of the wares for free. But I guess they weren't saying they weren't willing to pay. It was that the other merchants weren't even willing to sell to them. So I don't mind being the middleman. While your Komes unload the cargo at a nearby warehouse, you receive the formal gratitude of the Major Domo and payment from his assistant. Can we... Oh, we could have done it what? We only needed to do 3 of the 4, but that's fine. We're his best buddy now. Seek an audience with the prince. As a valued friend of the court and the prince, you're allowed to join Lakor's circle of advisors, escorted through the honor guard by the major domo, followed by the envious frowns of the flocks of sycophants and courtiers. The sovereign acknowledges your presence with a glance and a nod. If you have a business with him, now is the time to address the prince. Talk with the advisors about recent news? Yeah. Okay. We've received news from Angred. Prince Lakor's advisors are a fountainhead of rumors and news about distant realms the Dark Elves can reach through the Everdark, or even sorcerous gateways. That's cool. You take mental notes of what you have heard. The courtiers also hint at the prince's frequent need for luxury items such as wine and spice. Apparently, a gift of such goods could win you Lakor's favor. Well, let's do something else. Well, I wanted to ask him about Renkailon. Should we talk to him now? Renkailon is still hanging around the decrepit bar where you saw him last. Without Prince Lakor's blessing, he is stuck in the city, and so he's brooding at a corner table. Only Prince Lakor himself has the authority to release me from his service, and thus allow me to depart Deven, he confides. Unless you can talk to him directly, your efforts are in vain. They are indeed. So don't let his sycophants sidetrack you. Merely being able to enter his court is not enough. Oh no, you have to gain an audience. Oh, they didn't tell me that. I also forgot what he sounded like, so I hope that was close. Renkailon considers this briefly. Maybe, I don't know, ask the courtiers and advisors. They must know what the prince is after. Surely they must. Perhaps find some excuse to talk. Dunno what. You're the Vagrus after all. You'll see what you can do. They said he wanted wine and herbs? Right? Let's just double check. Audience with the prince. Oops. I think it was wine and herbs. Let's sell these guys. We have so much money now. That's so cool. Edibles. We have beer. We have wine. So maybe wine? Are there any herbs? There are herbs. It's not a full stack though, so I wonder. But let's see if we can't help him out. Dang it. Is it because we don't have a full stack? I wouldn't be shocked. Okay. Huh. Well, we'll have to figure out how to get an audience with the prince then. Tricky. Well, until then, I wonder if we shouldn't go out to Ash. I was kind of thinking about this the other day. It's kind of... We haven't gone there yet. It's always good to get... reach new places, because you get insight for that, which is like leveling up. And Ash is... Where is Ash? I thought it was out here somewhere. I guess if we look... Let's look at the... Yeah, okay. It's just at the end of the Sunrock Road, which isn't far away, to be honest. So let's see. Sunrock is like 3 days. Ash, 6 to 8. Okay. So let's first load up on supplies. The supplies look like beans. Now they're back to normal. 6 days, 9 days. Okay, so that should be plenty. We just have some wine in tow because I was trying to figure out what the prince wanted, but apparently that's not what he wants, or maybe I need more. It is under a full stack, excuse me. Let's see. So let's take this Ash mission, and then while we're on the way, we might as well just stop by Sunrock. Stop by Sunrock and drop these other things off. Looks like this one's more valuable anyway. So we have 3 missions, 2 for Sunrock, 1 for Ash. We have plenty of stuff in tow. We still have some movement, so we might as well just get on the road. Trudge towards the city gates, and we've already paid our tax. So we'll get on getting on. Now, the thing is, we should keep an eye out for a full stack of wine and a full stack of herbs. On the off chance that we can get that, and test out that that's what we need to get the audience with the prince. I might be going down the wrong path, but that's all I have to go off of. Hope they're cranky. We do have plenty of money though, so we'll check to see how much we owe them. If it's 7 or close to 7, nah, you guys can wait. You're just annoyed. You just haven't eaten yet. End the day. And then we'll do one extra march to be able to get to Sunrock today. We'll go turn in both of these guys. See if there's anybody who wants me to take anything to Ash. Nobody even wants to talk to me. I'm not high enough level. Alright, we haven't gone to Ash yet. We should pick up some supplies while we're here. Just because we don't know how much we'll need to get back to Deven. I didn't think about that. I'm hoping there's supplies in Ash, but it doesn't even look like it's on the map. So, it might not be. Although I'm gonna do I'm gonna take a little bit of a gamble here, because we're taking pottery to Ash. We're gonna bring more pottery to Ash. I'm doing the thing where I mimic what the other. What the trading halls are doing. And by doing so, I'm hoping that helps us with our own trading. Because why would they be taking pottery to Ash if it wasn't valuable? That's my whole reasoning there. So follow the road west into the wastes here. We're getting back to where the tutorial was. We were supposed to end up in Ash before the tutorial ended, and we got eaten by the undead hordes. How sad would it be if, like, us trying to get to Ash here, and we got caught by the undead hordes and then they killed us? Just like our tutorial ended. To be fair, that was a scripted death. That was not my fault. Don't let anybody tell you any different. And we've reached the city. What a desolate place! Holy crap. Why would you live here? Choked by the gray silt constantly floating over the colorless plains that wandered into the northwestern jagged waste, Ash is a perilous, depressing town that is barely under Imperial jurisdiction. Slavers and bounty hunters flocked here and turned the place into a frequented market that deals in servitude and suffering. Those found unwanted are sent into the pits to die. More grist for the mill, as they say. Geez, what an awful place. Go to the death pit? Or go to the Darius Chapter House, which is the regional headquarters of the prestigious trading house. Let's turn this in. Then we go here. Oh, yep. We bought it for like 6 or so. Look at that. We're above 150. We should have picked the thing to become wealthy instead of famous. Oh, let's see. Does anybody have anything? Back to Deven. I'd absolutely take both of these. Although they take oh, they only take one each. No escorting. You can't trick me. All right. Oh. Oh, it's contraband. I'm glad they tell you about this. Obsidian blades. And obsidian blades. Okay. I don't think it's worth it. We'll just do engage in some normal trading. There are plenty of supplies to get back to Deven, though. 6 days, 9 days. Perfect. Let's visit the chapter house. The chapter house of House Darius is one of Ash's most imposing buildings. Not that it is hard for this two-storied villa in the center of town to stand out amidst the settlement's penurious stone huts. The trading house's crimson trident-crested banner hangs proudly from above the entrance, miraculously unsoiled by the all-engulfing dark silt. We enter, the guards salute us. Once inside, the demure slave girls tell you that the chapter house is open for business to the friends of House Darius at all hours. Then describe what this business may specifically entail. What are you interested in? We don't want to really be involved in the slave trade. Browse the wares on display? They do obsidian blades here. From their stock for friends. Tribal trinkets, simple jewelry. We could purchase some osculite charms. Beast lures, we already have some of those. Tools of torture? This place is terrible. Tents? Plus to survival is kind of nice. Do we have, slave cages? No. Do we have the, where would we put tents? I guess we could probably put it in miscellaneous, huh? Okay, let's go buy the tents. I like that idea. Browse the wares. Sorry guys, we just did this, but I had to check my own inventory. Alright, leave the chapter house. Now, Legionnaire tents. Where can they go? Only in miscellaneous. Alright, good to know. What else? What other kind of equipment do we have here? Got some awnings. Would go under harnesses, but I think that's already taken. Yeah. Oh, we have different awnings. We have better awnings. So take that. Skewers are for flea and beast defense, hunting base chance, chase and combat strength, or guard animals. Oh, we don't even have anybody that could use that. Although we could put another one in miscellaneous. And these guys would go under defense, which we have because we have a guard captain. We might as well. We just have all these equipment slots that we're not using. So why don't we add some stuff? And it adds perceptive, so that's good too. Cool. All right. Let's see. Let's do some math. We got Deven, so let's put Ash in here. And what could we buy in Ash to make money in Deven? Scrap metal, no. Oh, let's go for all. Oh, bright kelp would work. Dried fruit. How much? You can do 35 dried fruit. 30. I would rather do the bright kelp if they have a lot. So bright kelp and dried fruit in case they don't have, you know, a surplus of everything. We might need to split things. Bright kelp, dried fruit, hides also works. Quick rundown. Obsidian, okay. Obsidian as well. Obsidian looked like it might be the best one, honestly. Okay. Oh, and they have wine. Maybe. How much wine do you have? Oh, it was luxury wine! Ah! That's a lot of money! Let's try it. We gotta try and get in with the king, the prince, at some point. So let's see. Obsidian? Do you have obsidian? You lied to me. You didn't have obsidian. But you do have bright kelp, even though it's in demand. Is this just one? It is just one. Dried fruit, 6. Hides, they have at least 24. They don't have much of anything in this place. Alright, well. It was nice doing business with you guys. And these are... That's contraband. We don't want to do that. Let us pay for that. The Haunting of Scoria. More ghosts, probably, but let's read about that. Oh, no, that's the news from Ash. The Haunting of Scoria. There is talk about a strange block of warehouses in Avernum's Scoria district where people have gone missing. Some claim the place is haunted. Okay, might not be ghosts. Could be kidnappers. Okay, let's leave the settlement. But Avernum is a little even further away. How far is Avernum from here? Oh, we don't know because we've never made it. But it looks just like... But there's no road either. So this is important to keep in mind. That it'd just be... Yeah, just forging straight west through the wasteland. So that's good. Good to keep in mind. Let's rest in the Manzio today. We have a little bit of extra movement, but we can get our people to be in a better mood. Let's pay them. We have movement, so we might as well send our people out to do some odd jobs, maybe. And then boost some of our nutrition. You failed and lost vigor. You guys... You're making me a sad Vagrus here. Alright, back to Deven we go. We won't even stop in Sunrock, because there's not really a reason to. March, march, march. I'm hoping the wine works. The luxury wine. I should have paid attention. I was like, oh, they're just like giving me things that the prince likes for no reason. No, it was important information. The very least, when I finish the episode, I can go back and watch it and be like, oh, right, that's what they wanted me to do. Alright, making our way. Got 3 days left of rations. I think we'll just get there in time. Yep. As always. And then we'll reach there because we have our movement speed boost. Zoom. Oh, you guys. Oh, it must be random what they demand from you then, because they went back to the lesser tax. Approach the guards, nothing to hide, pay the tax, enter the Manzio. Cool beans. Alright, don't sell the luxury wine. Sell these other things you have. Cool. Now. Let's go to the Hinter Caves. Prince Lakor. Aha! We only needed 3, but this is what we wanted. You are happy to see that your gift is favored by Prince Lakor. This bountiful tribute is greatly appreciated by our court, as well as our own person, Vagrus. He lets you know in dulcet tones. Dulcet tones. This bountiful tribute is greatly appreciated by our court, as well as our own person, Vagrus. You bow your head in response. Do something else. Is that it? Alright. Maybe we need spice as well. Okay, so keep an eye out for spice now. Leave the colony. Leave the Hinter Caves. Cool. So spice, I'm gonna write this down. Writing things down has helped me out a lot, actually. Spice. Prince Lakor. I know we've seen spice before because I remember making a joke about Dune at one point. I don't remember where that was. Maybe, obviously, we should be checking here first. Oh! Well, well, well! You don't say. Prince, I have something for you. Gift the prince some spice. His feasts will be more exquisite. You're happy to see that your gift is favored by Prince Lakor. He says the same thing again. Do something else. Yes! Oh, we needed 7. There's a matter the prince wishes to be dealt with. Petition Renkailon released from prison. Let's do that. Or do we do the matter he wishes to be dealt with first? Let's do that. You tell Lakor that you would like to employ the Scout, and that you ask him to let Renkailon free of his promise. The argument that he has done his part, along with the apparent liking the prince has taken to you, convinces him that this is the right thing to do. He is forgiven, and is now free to do as he pleases, although woe betide him should he now not work for you, Vagrus. Bowing your head, you tell Prince Lakor that you will inform Renkailon of his decision. Time to seek the Scout again. Let's see what he wishes to be dealt with. We're his buddy. Let's help him out. He's doing us a solid. Prince Lakor beckons you close, and so you join him beside his black wooden throne. It appears that you might possess the means to aid us in a matter of utmost importance, Vagrus, the monarch says while his ice-blue gaze pierces you. He adjusts the iron crown on his brow before going on. We cannot say more before you pledge yourself to the task, except that it involves travel and battle, so we suggest you weigh your preparedness with this one before making hasty decisions. Of course, once the task is completed, we shall reward you handsomely. That sounds awesome! And we're gonna get Renkailon with us, so maybe 3 companions is enough? I hope, he says. Very well. The prince's statuesque face twists into an almost predatory smile. Hearken then, Vagrus. We should tell you what needs to be done and why. You can see Lakor's hands curl into fists as he speaks. Perhaps you are aware that our current predicament is in part due to our less than fortunate altercation with the Varuk dynasty, my family's ancient enemies. A generation ago my father came to close to ridding the world of the despicable Varukai, but incurred the wrath of Zar's ancient prince, and thus soon lost everything. What you see here is what remains of my people after their humiliating exodus from that accursed city in the depths of Everdark. The prince snaps his lithe fingers, and one of the naked slave girls brings him wine in a silver cup. Lakor gulps the blood-red beverage down hastily before going on. But enough reminiscing. Our war is not over. We swore an oath on my late father's honor, and so happens that now unthreatened by us, the Varukai are starting to get bold, raiding the surface more often and spreading their influence. Just recently we have learned about one of their key sites, a gateway into Everdark that they use to slip into the northwestern jagged waste and prey on travelers and settlements alike. We haven't the means currently to attack the site. Go there in our name, ambush their garrison, and collapse the main tunnel. That should set them back for a while. You tell the prince that you will get to it as soon as you can. The major domo instructs you to look for the Varukai site among the hills between Stornthorn and Sunrock. Where is Stonethorn? I said Stornthorn. Okay, so it's not too far away. Carved by magical winds. Just right here somewhere. Okay, interesting. Oop. We went so far back in our conversation. Stay at the court and do something else? Leave the court for now. Let's seek out Renkailon and inform him of the prince's decision. You have some doubts that you will find Renkailon at the same decrepit establishment as before, but there he is, brooding at the corner table as if he has not moved since your previous encounter. When you tell him that the prince has agreed to let him leave his service, Renkailon does not believe you initially. You have to explain how it all happened before he accepts it. This is truly amazing. Amazing indeed. Vagrus, you have helped me wriggle out of this predicament. I don't know how you did it, but thank you. Thank you so much. I'm a man of my word. I will work for you. If you still need a scout, that is. Hire him! Ha-ha! After you tell him that you wish to work with him, Renkailon shakes your hand. You come to an agreement very quickly, and he grabs his gear from upstairs. Walking back to the Manzio, where you can introduce him to the crew, he talks about his previous travels, quite uncharacteristically, and you can see that he is excited to leave Deven behind. Renkailon has joined your comitatus? Heck yeah! That was like 6 episodes in the making, or something like that. Cool. Companions? Renkailon is still just a level 1, so maybe we dump some insight into his abilities. He's super dexterous and perceptive. Awesome. He's got mark target, knife throw, furtive stab, and caltrops. Cool. This one could be very useful because I like to focus fire in combat. So let's see here. Scout. He's already a scoutmaster. He's already like really beefy. That's pretty cool. Knowledge about the realms beyond this one. Prospecting. Herb lore? Engineering? Evaluate? That could be good. We're trying to lean into, like, trade stuff. Alchemy's good. Getting more healing chance would be nice. We have so much proficiency. Let's see. Savvy, tough. 2 points in savvy. The darkness within. Casting a long shadow. That's pretty cool. Cost 6 proficiency. Resolute. Your successful evades and blocks no longer decrease evade and block by 10 each time. So he could just dodge forever. Craven! No, I like the darkness within. That's cool. Alright, that's all of his proficiency points. But the Great Slave Market and the man called Capacious. He's looking to hire Komitatai. I like jobs. There's a man named Tullus Capacious in Tor'Zag's shelter who's looking to hire an independent comitatus. It can be found in the Temple District. Okay, well, let's see. We got some stuff to go back to Tor'Zag's. Chitin, the good old Chitin run. Oh, these are all for Sunrock. Okay, cool. Well, let's not forget the mission for the prince. I'm writing it down like I do, but let's outfit ourselves. Actually, why don't we wait till next episode to outfit ourselves? We have some price comparisons to do. I'll do that off camera, so it's not so much of the episode of me just staring at spreadsheets. But we'll kind of outfit ourselves for a run to Tor'Zag shelter. But for now, thank you for watching the episode. I've really enjoyed seeing all the views and stuff on the channel. All the comments have been fun. So thanks again for watching. If you liked it, like the video. It helps out a lot. If you want to see more of Vagrus the Riven Realms or my other playthroughs of other games, subscribe to the channel. It also helps out a lot. Until I see you in the next one, everybody, have a good one. Bye, everybody.